Being a student who grew up in Pasadena ISD, I came back to serve the community that I grew up in. I really had a goal when I was young and just starting out of being a family counselor. But honestly, I fell in love with the students, the staff that I worked with, and it was exciting that we could impact kids in the way that we were. Education is the great equalizer for all kids. Being a mother and watching my own personal children grow, I think of the PISD kids as my own kids. And so as I grew and matured as a parent, I also grew and matured as a leader. That had a huge influence on my decision making and on my leadership as well for children in Pasadena ISD. We talk about Pasadena ISD, passion, pride, and purpose, but it really resonates with me in building relationships myself, because if I'm not setting the tone, who's going to do that for us? I want to get to know all 8,000 employees. Is that feasible? Maybe not, but I do my best to interact with folks that are making the work take place at the campus level and let them know how much they're appreciated. Being superintendent of a school district this size and serving not only the students, but also 8,000 employees plus. You're thinking about the community as a whole, the parents that we serve, all of our stakeholders. It can be lonely. Making decisions that perhaps can't be discussed anywhere but the executive session of a boardroom, and working with 7 bosses, that's a big challenge. Challenges of time and pulls on your time. Your community is large and they have, of course, different priorities themselves that they want you to be part of or take interest in. And so having to learn how to prioritize that, use my time to benefit the students and staff the most, be visible, making decisions that are going to impact a great number of students, a great number of staff, and keeping your moral compass strong. That's what has always helped me in my job, making sure that that has been in every decision I make. We talk about Harvey a lot, we talk about COVID, but there were so many others, the ITC fires, the freeze. Who thought Pasadena ISD would be hit by a tornado? But there were so many good things that balanced out. But as far as it impacting my leadership, I think it made it stronger. People are resilient, whether that's me or whether that's our staff or definitely our students. I think back to Harvey, where we all came together, the South Belt community, Pasadena, South Houston, the entire PISD. All of that was working together to make sure we took care of each other. I feel like we've achieved a lot of success in my time as superintendent. Is it ever perfect? Because if you have a 91% graduation rate, and that's above the state average, that seems to be like it's success. But for me, I want 100%, because every kid matters. But until you find a hook for every student and success for every student, it's hard to say you've achieved true success. But we've made such strides and had such progress, and I'm so proud of our students and staff and what they've achieved, that yes, I'm going to go out saying that I am proud to say we have been very successful, and I'm very proud of the students and staff that made that possible. We want to invest in our people and make sure they reach or attain the goals that they've set for themselves. And I think that's so important. That's what a true leader does. They invest in their people and they push them and inspire them to get where they want to go. And that's what teachers do every day in the classroom. It's very important to me that hopefully people remember me as someone that invested in our people. Being named Pasadena ISD superintendent was a huge honor, but being named the first female superintendent for Pasadena ISD and also the first graduate of Pasadena ISD made it even more special. I think it was a message of telling all the young ladies in our district, you can do this. You can lead a school district. You can lead a Fortune 500 company. You can be or do whatever you want to be and do by getting your education and, of course, setting goals and dreaming big. As I retire, I just want to leave the message of thank you. My gratitude for their support during my time as superintendent, it made all the difference in the world, because I don't think I could have done the work without that support. Continue to surround kids with every possible resource, with every possible bit of support that you can give, because the outcome is so great. These are our future leaders and citizens, and there's so much potential in our children. To make sure that we're all rallying behind them and with them to make sure they get where they want to go and be and realize their dreams and goals.